We have an epidemic of loneliness right now in the world. Like most of the people like around the world, they're lonely. They're lonely as fuck. They don't have any friends. They don't speak to their family members. They're just there alone with like fucking technology and YouTube, social media, something like that. And the thing is, I see a lot of guys who are on self improvement, who are struggling to actually make friends, not only with like the self, with like the guys on self improvement, but even to like normal people. They're just most of the people like even guys on self improvement, they suck at it. So, how to build a good friendship group? How to actually make friends? Well, first, I would advise you to do one thing, and it is to set the bar as low as possible. Because probably you have a couple of friends maybe in your school, or maybe you speak to some colleagues at work, or like maybe in university you probably have a couple of people to talk to, but they're not like your real friends. Like if you would actually like be honest, are there your real friends? Are the guys in your class who are mocking you for being on self-improvement, for actually like setting goals and going to the gym and doing the productive stuff, are they actually like your friends, or are they just the only people that you can talk to? Probably the second option is right. And the thing is, you also probably know a couple of guys who you would like to talk to. Like maybe not be friends with completely, but just kind of maintain a good relationship with them. Here's the thing. You have set the bar like amazingly high. Probably like not amazingly but horrifyingly high. That you're like, let's be honest, you're a social autist. Like it's just the truth. And you're trying to make friends with the guys who are extroverted, who got confidence, and you're trying to make friends with them from zero. It's like going from zero to one. It's the transformation is it is almost, what do you call it, like impossible for you to do that. So set the bar a little bit lower. Here's the thing. Have you tried to hold eye contact with them? Have you tried to hold eye contact with people on the streets? Probably the answer is no. Here's the thing, you need to do that. The key to all like social skills, fucking mastering this game, is just to progressively overload it. Like in the gym, like in business, like in any other domain, you need to fucking progressively overload it. With social skills, this is especially important because I was, for example, like naturally an extroverted guy, so it never like made big, what do you call it, like it wasn't a difficult task for me to make friends with somebody. But the thing is, I was only that much of a confident guy when I was put in a position where like I need to talk to the person. For example, like a new guy comes into my class, and like of course I'm going to be the first one who will speak to him. When I actually try to approach people in my school or on the streets who I don't know, so this like kind of like, what do you call it, like a cold approach in this sense, I suck at that. I absolutely suck at that. And the thing is, you have, as I said, you have set the bar too high. You're trying to make friends with people whilst you cannot make eye contact with them. It's humiliating. It's humiliating as fuck. It's going to like really humiliate you, but you need to do that. You need to go and like, if there's a guy in your class who you want to talk to, just hold eye contact with him at first. Maybe a small conversation will appear. Maybe you'll say hi to each one another. That's the thing. You need to start with that. Also, I would suggest you maybe read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It's great. It's honestly great. And I see the same thing all over again with this book, is that the people who need it the most, they won't read it because they think that they're fucking masters of social skills, that they got the charisma, that they're confident, etc. Like they've got all the skills. No, social life isn't built naturally. Like, yeah, you may be like an extroverted guy like me just by nature, but it takes time to from that good base, from the good base of like extroversion, to build an actual friendship group. So it's not like you're extroverted and then it's like a cure to every single aspect of your social life. No, you still got to build the skills. Like, man, as I said, I'm pretty good at talking to people and approaching them when I'm put in the circumstances where I just need to approach them. Cold approaches, I fucking suck at this. Absolutely suck at this. And this is the thing that I need to work on. In this book, of course, it's not about like the cold approaches or something like that, but it's just how to talk to people, how to make friends with them, how to like influence them. This is the thing. Those are the topics that are discussed in this book. Again, nobody reads it when they like actually need it. So go and actually like buy this book. It's like it's fucking like everywhere. Like you can buy this book in a fucking airport shop everywhere. This is probably like I I think it's one of the most popular books of the 20th century, something like that. Like you can buy it anywhere. Just go into your like the biggest, I don't know, bookstore in your fucking city and just go and buy it. It will 100% be there. Or buy it from Amazon, something like that. Just go and get it and put your trust in this book. Some of the laws of it, like, are, what do you call it? Like, they're not egotistical because you cannot, like, for example, with the law, I think, or the principle, yeah, the principle, this is how they'll call them in this book. It's like, don't, for example, if you are wrong, admit it sincerely. I think it's one of the principles of this book. And a lot of guys, including me, they don't want to do this. Nobody wants to apologize for being wrong. But this is the part of being a social creature. This is the part of developing your social skills. It's like, okay, it's hard enough. If you think that social skills are easy, they're not. But go and practice them. All aspects of your social life are this kind of like, what do you call it? Like a progressive overload game. They're not just, this is not a video about like, yeah, go and speak to 10 people like this day. No, because like probably you cannot talk to people. You obsess over those videos like how to get girls, the top 7 ways to get girls. Like you binge watch those videos. Well, guess what? You cannot get girls because you cannot talk to guys. Yes, the way you talk to guys and to girls is different, but this is not about the way you talk, it's about just the talking part. If you cannot talk to guys, how can you expect yourself to be the confident guy around like women? This is the thing. Like if you cannot go and talk to guys in your class, to talk about like literally like I don't know fucking whatever in like today, I don't know fucking any shit like homework. If you cannot talk about that to the guys in your class, like how do you expect getting girls? No, of course they won't be attracted to you because yeah, you might have a fucking chat face and like the jawline and this shit. But if all of your talking part, if all of your social aspect is just like fucking autism, or nobody is going to talk to you. This is some brutal truth right here, but yeah, you need to accept it. Go and actually like make eye contact with people, say hi to them, then maybe a conversation starts. Go and talk about their interests. Like this is such a good tip right here. Nobody wants to talk about you. You need to understand that nobody cares about you unless you have like some really good stories, and your kind of really good stories they only can appear in the middle of conversation. So you need to talk in terms of our people's interests. So if that guy, I don't know, like he's interested in the fucking, I don't know, like 20th century trains, like go and ask him about the trains. Like yeah, you might be like, you know, the stigma guy on self-improvement who only cares about the fucking how to make business online. But go and talk to him, because yeah, you might not be interested in that. Go and try to sincerely be interested in fucking 20th century fucking trains who like ride on coal. You know, this is the thing. This is how you level up your social life. Not by binge watching those videos about social skills, but by actually going out and doing something. So your task after this video, and don't bullshit yourself, you need to do that. If you are in some kind of like a group, in a social group, maybe it's like school, work, education system, like university, I don't know. If you are in some kind of a social group, go and just hold eye contact with people. Maybe a conversation will appear. If you can hold eye contact with people, and the thing that is difficult for you is to actually like say hi to them, go and say hi to them. Do something that is challenging. This is the way you level up your social life. And so I hope this will help you. And see you in the next one.